guys, this is IP Tech here and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a Canadian gaming PC build, and it's going to cost you around $700. Most of you probably know the prices are kind of overpriced, like the components. So compared to something you could buy in the US, it'd probably not be the value per dollar is probably going to be lower, but this is an overall very good build. It's gonna be able to handle 1080p gaming no problem at medium to high settings and still get you 45 to 60 FPS in pretty much every game. Some games that are pretty resource intensive, like Star Wars Battlefront or Fallout 4 or Witcher 3 as well, and Batman Arkham Knight. Those games might struggle on this PC, so you have to lower the settings down. So to start off the build, we have the CPU, and for this I chose the AMD FX 6300. It's a 3.5 GHz 6-core CPU, so you got 6 cores. It's clocked to 3.5 GHz and can be easily overclocked with a decent CPU cooler and a motherboard. And just overall very good value for money. Processor is very cheap compared to Intel, and it's $120 at the moment, and it's a very good price for the performance that you be getting. The single core performance doesn't compare nowhere near to Intel, but for the money it's just very cheap and just very good for 1080p gaming. And next, for the CPU cooler, I chose the Cooler Master Hyper T4. So this very good cooler from Cooler Master, and it's basically the same cooling capabilities of its popular brother, the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. It's only $25 at the moment, which is a very good price, and it's gonna have plenty of cooling capabilities to cool down the CPU and give you a pretty decent overclock that's gonna be upwards of 4 GHz. Next is the motherboard, and in this area I found that the GA970 chipset is pretty overpriced. As here we got I chose the Gigabyte GA978DS 3P. And it's $100, which is kind of overpriced for the motherboard, but it's an overall good motherboard from Gigabyte. They are known for making great quality components, and it's going to be more than enough to allow us to overclock our CPU and support everything that we need. It's got 4 DIMM slots, so you have plenty for memory, and it's overall good motherboard. And next, for memory, I chose the CORSAIR VENGENCE 8GB kit of 1600 MHz of DDR3 RAM. So it's clocked at 1600 MHz, which is more than enough. The RAM doesn't affect any gaming performance, so you won't see any performance improvement if you go for anything. You won't see any significant difference if you go high megahertz. And it's $55 with shipping, so you have to factor in there's some shipping costs involved with the RAM, but it's overall very good RAM. Corsair makes some very good RAM modules, and I would recommend getting it for the build. Next, we have the storage, and for this I chose the Seagate 1TB hybrid drive. So this is a 7200 RPM hybrid drive with 8 gigs of SSD storage, so it's going to store your most recent applications that you mostly use, and it's going to make them run fast as an SSD, and just overall very good for saving money if you can't, because I couldn't budget in SSD and HDD combo. So this is the next best thing, and I would recommend it for this build. And next is the video card. For this I chose the Gigabyte G4 GTX 950. It's a 2GB card, and it's overall very good performer, especially 1080p resolutions. It has only got 2 gigs of VRAM, which might be a limitation in upcoming games that might require more VRAM, but for now it's very good for 1080p. You just have to lower some of the resource intensive settings in games, and you should have no problem running all games and most games at medium to high settings. And next we have the case. For this I chose the Bitfenix Neos ATX mid-tower case. So this is a very good looking case. It's got a nice big side window on the side, and it's from Bitfenix, which are a very known company. And it's just overall very good case, and it's relatively cheap. It's $55, which is expensive when you think about it, but in terms of Canadian dollars, it's fairly cheap. And for the power supply, I chose the EVGA 430W A+ certified power supply. It's a good power supply from EVGA, which make the best power supplies at the moment. It's 430 watts, which should be enough power system. and it's A+ certified, so you have the nice efficiency, which should improve your electricity bill, which is an overall very good power supply. And this is it for the build, guys. As I said before, it's going to cost you $700. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and give it a like if you enjoyed the video, as it does help.